to my channel, or welcome back. This is my video on my cardiac approval and then my supervised weight loss appointment number 6, final appointment. Yay! Hey everybody, welcome back. Today is Tuesday, July 13th, and today is my follow-up appointment with the, sorry, my face always seems to itch every time I hit the record button. Today is the follow-up appointment with my cardiologist from my stress test. I have 2 appointments this week, this one, and then on Thursday I have the final appointment with my bariatric surgeon. So super nervous week. Stressing about both of them. I'm not sure why. I worry about everything as it is, and I just don't want something to go wrong, and nervous about what he's going to tell me today, and then nervous about the actual surgery, and it getting closer and being an actual reality versus just something that's off in the distance that I'm going to have done eventually. Anyway, so we're going to go in and talk to the cardiologist and see what they found with my stress test. And hopefully they got my blood work done back that I had done at my appointment before the stress test, because I haven't heard anything on that yet either. So I will follow up with you when I'm done. See you soon. Hey, I'm back. Just trying to see how hot it is today here in Arizona. It says it's 95, but it's for sure warmer than that. Anyway, back from my cardiologist appointment. Yay! Everything was clear. Everything looked good. She gave me my blood test results too, and everything is back in the normal range. So excited about that. So all of the dietary changes that we've been making are helping, and the increase in my cholesterol lowering medicine is helping. So everything is back to normal there, so just have to keep up doing what I'm doing there. And she said drink more water. Doesn't everybody say that? So working on that, and got the clearance letter to give to my surgeon. My new surgeon doesn't need the cardiac clearance, but he said that's fine if I already had it scheduled. So anyway, got the letter for that, so we are all good to go. Everything is all finished except for my final appointment with the bariatric surgeon, and then scheduling, or the insurance approval, and then scheduling the surgery. So fingers crossed that Thursday there is some good news there. Hopefully they will schedule soon. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Hope everything is going fabulous with you. If you've already had your surgery, I hope the pounds are just flying off of you. If you have not had your surgery yet, or you are contemplating it, do your research. That's the best thing that you can do. Read everything that you can and just make sure it's the best decision for you. I wish I had done this years ago, but I was never brave enough until now, and even now I'm just I'm not sure I'm brave enough. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and follow my journey. I'd love to have you along for the ride. And if you're having surgery, let me know in the comments, and I will follow you if you have a channel, and we can help support each other, because that's what we're all here for. Anyway, thanks. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is Thursday, July 15th, and today is my final appointment with my bariatric surgeon before I get my surgery scheduled. Yay! So my insurance required 6 months supervised weight loss. Started the process way back in August of 2020. Sorry, I'm trying to not shake you guys all around here. Still trying to figure out how to set this thing up in my car. Apparently I need one of those things that hook to the windshield there. Anyway, started back in August of 2020. Missed a couple of appointments, so I had to start over. Did like August, September, and missed, oh my gosh, can't even remember now, it's been so long. But anyway, I think I missed like November and December, so I had to start over, and then they couldn't fit me in until February. In the process, I've ended up switching surgeons, and sorry, I'm going to move this over, and not helping. Anyway, ended up switching surgeons, so this is my 3rd appointment with this surgeon. So I have February, March, April, May, June, and then, sorry, I'm holding the tripod with the other one, 7 is July. So got a ton of questions for him today. Brought my handy dandy trusty little organizer thing. Yikes. Have my clearance letter from my cardiologist, which he doesn't need. So these are, I don't know if you can see that or not, these are all of my questions that I have to ask the surgeon today. I've just been writing these down as I've watched other people's videos, and they also give you a bariatric like explanation booklet that explains all the different procedures. I got like photocopies of part of the book from the prior surgeon, so I'm guessing it's I don't know who makes it, I don't have it with me, but I'm guessing it's a standard one from somebody that probably makes one of the devices or something, is what my guess would be, because it seems to be a standard, unless it's like from the Bariatric Foundation, or I can't even think of the because I know there's some kind of organization for bariatrics that kind of governs all of the bariatric surgeons, so I don't know if it's from them. I'll have to look and see who actually makes it, but they have a lot of different information in the book that my surgeon hasn't said to me, or he said differently to me, so I have a lot of questions that I want to ask him. A lot of it's like on when they're going to schedule my surgery date. I'm not sure if you could read it in when I was holding it up, but if they're going to give me any medication for anxiety the day of the surgery. I'm thinking it will go much better if I have something to calm me down. Definitely don't think it would be something that I would actually change my mind about, but I know that my anxiety level gets like super high, even with just like doctor's appointments. And it's not like I don't enjoy going to the doctor, talking to the doctor. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like the white coat syndrome. You know, my blood pressure goes up, I get nervous, I get anxious. And then kind of asking them if they're going to call me when the insurance approves it. And then it had a couple other weird things in there. You know, it talked about not taking aspirin like 10 days prior to the surgery, which I take a baby aspirin every morning because I have a history of heart disease in my family. But it also said no garlic, and I'm like, that's a weird one that I've never heard, so I don't know if it's like actual garlic that you know, cook with, or if it's like the garlic tabs because it's more potent. and no nail polish. I'm like, yeah, really? I gotta take the nails off. And then he is going to actually videotape or record my surgery for me. I let him know that I'm doing a YouTube channel, and he's like, oh, really? I can like record your surgery for you. He's like, just bring me a flash drive. So I have to find out who I give it to and when. And then the book says the surgery is 2 to 3 hours long, which seems like super long for me. You know, it just doesn't seem like it would take that long, because the procedures that I've watched, it looks like, you know, it's maybe 10-15 minutes with them in there and doing the cutting with the stapler. But he also has to repair my hernia, so it's a possibility that it would actually take that long. And then I wanted to find out what kind of pain meds that they give me at the hospital. I'm kind of concerned because with my husband's heart attack, they gave him, oh geez, my mind just went blank. I'll come back to that. Anyway, and see if they give you an abdominal binder at the hospital, or if that's something that he recommends, if I should purchase one. Anyway, morphine came to me. They gave my husband morphine at the ER when he went in when he was having his heart attack, and oh gosh, that just looked awful. I mean, it didn't seem to alleviate his pain at all, and like you could just like count the seconds as it went from the IV up his arm to when he was throwing up, and I'm just like, oh gosh, that does not look like fun. Especially after having abdominal surgery, I definitely don't want to be puking, and I know a lot of people are very nauseous after the surgery, and I'm wondering if that's from morphine or if that's just from the procedure itself. But anyway, it's getting close to my appointment time, so I have to go check in, so I will talk to you after. Hey everybody, I'm back. Today was my final appointment with my surgeon. Did not go as well as I thought it was going to go, or as well as I hoped it would go. I think my cardiologist with his really good news kind of set me up for disappointment today. Anyway, so they are still missing my information from the nutrition place and my information from the psychiatrist, and then also there's some medical necessity letter that they wanted my primary care doctor to sign that no one ever told me about, and I got the clearance letter for them today because for some reason they didn't have that in their file either. I've asked everybody to send all of the information, fax it over to the surgeon's office, and it's just a never-ending battle. So I just want to say, if you are thinking about this process and it's something that you really, really, really want to do not give up. I'm hoping that eventually someday I will get to have the surgery. So I'm maintaining hope, and it's been a long, drawn out process with tons and tons of paperwork. Just don't let it deter you if it's something that you really want. Insurance companies, basically their job is to not pay, you know. That's their job, is to figure out a way not to pay out the insurance. So if they can make it difficult on you and you give up, then they don't have to pay. But anyway, I was just going to go through briefly my questions that I had for the doctor and his answers. So he said after they submit to the insurance has 15 days to reply. I have Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona, and they said that they normally reply within like 3 days, and if they have not, that they follow up with them after 3 days. And then they said after they get the insurance approval, then the scheduler calls me and schedules. And then I'll get another call from the hospital. The hospital actually sets up an appointment with me. I go in, they kind of give me a little tour, tell me where to park, where to go, where to check in at, what to bring with me, things like that on the actual day of the surgery. He did say no aspirin 10 days before, so he confirmed that. He had no clue where the garlic came from or what they were even referring to in the book. Nail polish, he said they prefer that you not have nail polish on. I'm like, but I have nails. You know, and he's like, it's not a big deal. He said you can either take them off, or he said they have other ways to do the O2 sensor. He said they can do it on your ear. They can like tape something to your ear, or he said there's even something that they can tape on your forehead. So I don't know, not sure about that. And then I asked him who to give the flash drive to, and he's like, just bring it in and give it to the surgeon the day of the surgery, and remind him that he said that he would record it for you. So fingers crossed that that actually happens. So those of you that are squeamish, just ignore that video that I post. But it'll probably take me a while before I'll actually watch it before I post it. So that's a ways down the road. And then I asked him how long the surgery usually takes, because the book said 2 to 3 hours. And he said, well, it's usually like 1.5 hours to 2 hours, just depending on how difficult it is once they get in there, and then any reparative work. So he said most likely mine would be about 2.5 hours for the surgery. And I asked him about the types of pain meds, and I told him my concern on the, oh geez, it slipped my mind again. Okay, and then I asked him about the abdominal binder. He said he always puts in the order that if requested to give one. So he said he is not for or against it. He said he's neutral. He said some people, they feel that it helps them, other people it doesn't. So he just puts in there, you know, if somebody wants one, to give one to them, and I can actually get one at the hospital after my surgery when I'm there. So I will ask for that. And as far as the pain meds, it's still not coming to me. Sorry, it's been a rough day. My hair is like all over the place. I like literally left the doctor, went to the primary care doctor's office, dropped off the form. She's on vacation until next week. Got a copy of the letter that she did, ran that back over to the surgeon's office. They still need the form. And in the whole process of all of this, my phone died. And I'm just like, and for those of you that have heard that in Arizona, it's a dry heat. Well, that's true other than in July and August. We have monsoons, which I believe it's an Indian word that means big wind. And it's actually, we get like huge storms, but July and August are super humid. So if you ever come to Arizona, try to avoid July or August. Any other month is usually pretty tolerable, even if it's super hot, because it is a dry heat other than July and August. So anyway, morphine, that's the word. I told him my concerns about the morphine because my husband had issues with nausea and vomiting when he was having his heart attack. So I actually talked to the resident. I don't know, I can never keep all that stuff straight, but he's one of the ones that will be in there assisting the doctor. My surgeon does the surgery, and then it's like a teaching hospital, I guess. So he's training the other ones that are in there with him. So this is the second either resident or intern that I've met that works under him. And he was saying they do, you know, like Vicodin, Percocet, you know, I named off all these other ones that are the ones that they control after the actual surgery. They control the pain with when they give you either the pill or liquid form. I'm not sure which my doctor does. I've seen some do liquid right after the surgery, but once you come out of the anesthesia, usually the pain medicine's a little bit different, and morphine's one of the ones that they usually use. So I told him my concerns with that. He said they also give me the anti-nausea medication, and he said they can always double it up with the patch that goes behind your ear. Those I haven't tried. I got a prescription for them, actually filled the prescription when we went on our last 7-day cruise, and didn't end up using them. I only felt nauseous briefly, like twice in the 7 days that we were on the ship. But anyway, so that wraps up my final surgeon appointment. So in this case, no news is not good news. So just frustrated, overly frustrated, so ready for this to be done and over with and to be on the other side recovering. They are looking at end of August, beginning of September is what they're currently scheduling for. So delayed again. So anyway, I will update you when I have more information on that. In the meantime, like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions for me, those of you that have already been through it, please, 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 please give me suggestions. You know, don't overpack your bag. I get that. You know, everybody says that. But like, did you actually put on your pajamas when you went for your surgery? Is there anything that you took with you that made you feel better, feel more comfortable? Anything like that. Did you really need house slippers, or did you just walk around with like the non-skid socks on? Any tips, advice that you guys can give, I am greatly appreciative of it. So anyway, see you in the next one. Thanks so much.